Hey guys, Cereal here. We have one of the more unique games I have seen this weekend. This game, born from what I can only assume is Goldeneye, back in the day when people had to play with boxes around their screens so you didn't screen look, is a game that encourages you to only screen look. It's called Screen Cheat. It's essentially a first-person shooter. You have to kill your friends, but you are all invisible. You have to look at the screens to make sure where they are. I got Lex here, promoter for the game. What else? I don't want to just go through the whole game.
You basically said it all.
Yeah. What can you tell us? Well, all right. What else can you tell us about the game? I've seen people playing this the entire weekend and loving it. Like people freaking out when they get killed. What is the game otherwise? Like, what can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so basically it's been on Steam for quite a while. The guys that made it, it's a small development team, so they basically got straight out of college and made this in a game jam. And we as a publisher saw it and we were like, oh, this is amazing, it's super fun. So we were like, okay, are you guys interested in making this in like a real concept? So they've been working on that, went onto Steam, did pretty well, and then we said, okay, we have to get this to consoles, because that was the main thing. It's kind of a console game. So we're finally ready to get this out on PS4 and Xbox One. So that's the main reason why we're here at the show. So we've been displaying it here on PS4, and we're releasing actually in the next 4 weeks. So that's great news. So basically the main features, besides everything that people know about the game, is just a crazy amount of weapons that are in there. So we've been upgrading a lot of new weapons over time, and the game modes. So there's a lot of crazy game modes in the game. Think about traditional game modes, but then with a little twist. So that's what Screen Cheat is all about, because it's not really taking itself too seriously. So all the bits and pieces are not super serious.
I mean, when you have a melee weapon that's essentially like riding a toy horse and charging at somebody with a wooden sword, I don't think it can be taken that seriously, just in general. So all I've seen so far is like what looks like a team death match to first to 5 kills wins. What are those other kind of twists that you're talking about?
So we have several different modes. Here, like you said, we only do deathmatch just to get people in and out quick. So we got like a capture the fun mode, and you're running around with a piñata, which normally it's in Halo, I think it's a skull or other bits and pieces that are iconic to games, but we got a piñata. So because everybody's invisible, you have to think about cues so that people can pick up where somebody is. So the whole time confetti is coming out of the piñata. So you're basically chasing somebody around that's just leaving a trail of confetti behind. So that's super fun until he swipes you and he kills you with the piñata. That's not too fun. And then we got a capture the hill kind of idea. So we call it hill campers, because normally, if you're doing a capture the hill, everybody camps there. So we're taking fun of that. So that's kind of the same concept. So people are trying to secure location on the map. So you should definitely take like a rocket launcher or whatever to just bomb that place. So we got that. We got a very unique mode where you basically get a mission. So you got 2 playing cards in your hand, and it says, okay, this is the person that you have to kill, and this is the weapon that you have to use. So, constantly you're like figuring out, oh, who do I have to kill? What kind of weapon do I need to use? So that's super fun. And yeah, there are heaps of other modes that they're working on. So.
All right, so you said it's already on Steam. It's coming out on consoles. Is this going to be online play enabled? I know that's kind of weird to think about, seeing the screen of somebody who's not even in the same room as you. But is that how it's going to work? Are you going to have, like, if you do play online, you'll still see the 3 other screens and be able to have the same kind of element as though they were in the room with you?
Yeah, so that's exactly how it is. It's already got online multiplayer on Steam itself. So you basically got the same screen as that we're displaying here. So you got all the 4 screens. 1 screen is yours, and the 3 other ones are just other players from online. Yeah, it is kind of a weird feeling that they're not there with you in the room. I mean, that's kind of what we want to convey, screaming, shouting, having fun. And that's why we're so happy to have it on console, because that's that whole, couch experience. That's why our blow-up couch is here. So yeah, I mean, still online. It's even up to 8 players now. So, the screens get a little bit tiny, but we want as much fun happening as possible. So yeah, then again, the other screens on the map itself are from other players. But yeah, so it's both local and online multiplayer.
Do you guys, so with that idea of getting the couch feel with the people shouting, have you guys thought about or are doing voice over IP for these, or I don't know, voice comms that people could be able to like shout at each other? Just I know sometimes it's a risky move depending on what kind of players you have, but is that in the works as well?
We're always exploring new things. Like this is a thing that we're thinking about and looking at how that could work. You always have to think about what kind of text is being said and how can we make that appropriate and stuff like that. We got a lot of cool current Australian voiceovers because it's an Australian-made game. But yeah, we're working on localization, so something with voice is in there as well. So we're figuring out how we could combine that.
All right. Well, I guess check it out on Steam, guys. I assume it'll be on Xbox Live Arcade
So it's a digital release. So both on the PS Store and the Xbox One Store. And yeah, we will be releasing in the next 4 weeks.
Awesome, guys! Check it out. It's fantastically fun looking. I mean, we'll have some video for you too. But thank you so much, Lex. Appreciate your time. Really excited about it.